Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich here, back on the Common Sense Crypto channel. And we're talking again about Terra Luna. I bought more today, and I'm very bullish on Luna right now. And I'm going to tell you why. This right here from Dusty, he says, as far as I understand it, snapshot date for Luna 2.0 will be May 27th. So now we're going to get a new token just for holding another token, which is great. So for holding Luna, I'm going to get Luna 2.0. No one knows exactly what the exchange is going to be. Is it going to be 1 for 1, 2 for 1, 3 for 1? We don't know. But anyway, if it's free, hey, I'm not going to argue it at all. But what I'm thinking is, okay, so let's say Luna 2.0, the snapshot's coming on May 27th. Right before the snapshot, is the price of Luna going to spike? And if it does, how high can it spike up to? Think about it. If it spikes up to 50 cents, hey, I'm happy at 50 cents. I'm happy at a quarter. I mean, if it went to 3 cents from where it's sitting right now, I'm happy. But I think it's going to spike up because a lot of people are going to want to get the new Luna 2.0, and they're going to buy the classic Luna to get it. And I mean, it makes sense that that's what can very well happen. I don't see a parabolic move for classic Luna, but I see some price movement in an upward motion. And I think that's what's going to happen. Now, let's get back into this video. So, Terra Luna crash brings stablecoins under regulatory scrutiny. This could actually be a good thing. And I mean, what I'm saying is, if they were to regulate all of the stable coins in the crypto sphere, and say, for instance, they start with stable coins, because stable coins are not supposed to do what we just seen happen. So, okay, regulatory clarity is either going to come from two places. Either the XRP lawsuit with the SEC, that could bring clarity, but maybe this whole Luna crash ushers it in a lot quicker, and we see regulatory clarity maybe even before the SEC XRP lawsuit ends. And if that happens, who knows what the price of XRP would be with regulatory clarity. Now, a lot of people will argue that and they'll say, well, they can't get clarity until that lawsuit's over. But what happens if the government starts looking at all cryptos in general and they say, okay, these ones meet our regulatory scrutiny, and this is what this coin is, and this is what this coin is, and they start breaking them down? Well, if people could come into cryptocurrency and know what they're investing in is never going to be brought up in front of an SEC lawsuit again, I think a lot of people are going to want to invest. A lot of new money will flow into cryptocurrency. So, even here on Twitter, we see by Crypto Whale breaking Janet Yellen mentions UST crisis at Capitol Hill and discuss why we need immediate stablecoin regulations. And that was on May 10th. Here we are 6 days later, still talking about regulatory clarity and regulations. And I think what's going to happen here is they're going to break down and look at this because they have to. We can't move, the US cannot move forward without regulatory clarity in cryptocurrency. We have to get into cryptocurrency to keep up with the rest of the world. I mean, think about it. If we're never going to be last. I said that in previous videos, and I'm going to say it again. We cannot be last. We have to be the pioneers of a digital currency, one with clarity, with regulations, and one that everyone will want to invest in. So let's keep going. Luna collapse used by Chinese state media to justify a cryptocurrency ban in South China, Morning Post. Now, this comes up every time there's a cryptocurrency problem. It could be the smallest thing. Oh, Bitcoin mining is causing power outages. Right away, China bans crypto. And it always seems like the ban comes before we pump on anything. I mean, all of a sudden you get all the FUD, and then we get FOMO. And I think we're still in a bull run with a lot of cryptocurrency. I mean, a lot. I think everything is eventually going to go up. And I think it's going to happen by the fall or by early 2023. But what I remember from any type of movement upward, China always bans crypto. And that kind of, to me, gives a signal of, hey, we might be going somewhere. So, where can you buy Luna? Luna is available over on Coinbase right now, and that's where I've been buying it from. I like Coinbase. I like Uphold more, but hey, you got to get Luna where you can. And I keep buying. I buy like $5, $10 worth. And right now, you could get a ton of it for that price. So, say for instance, you hold 100,000 classic Luna, and the exchange rate is 1 for 1 on the airdrop. So that means you're going to get, just for holding 100,000 Luna, you could get 100,000 Luna 2.0. And I think this is going to become a long term hold for me. I think it's going to be something I'm going to hold for at least a year or so and see how it goes. And if I lose on it, I lose on it. But the upside potential is huge. Okay, so Terra Luna, the sinking ship or the phoenix rising from its ashes. Now we get some good news and we get good media marketing on Luna. So now we get some positive news and things moving upward. In other words, we're not just getting FUD no more. Now we're starting to get hope. I don't spread hopium. I think I give you my honest opinion on things like this. I tell you the possible outcomes on it. I mean, if you want to invest a couple bucks, that's your decision. This is not financial advice. But when I see something like this, right, I think to myself, okay, so we have FUD all over the place, but now all of a sudden we start seeing more positive things. We see an airdrop coming, we see different things happening. That gives me hope that all of a sudden Luna might move up some and there might be great gains in Luna at this point. So I keep that in mind as I move forward. So now here we go. Luna to the moon. I mean, this I don't see happening right away. I think anyone that is going to buy Luna is going to buy it for two reasons now. One, they want the new Luna 2.0, and the other reason is because it's so cheap that it's kind of like, okay, so if I buy Luna now and it moves up by 3 cents, I made a huge profit, but with very little investment. So it's kind of like one of those no-brainer things. Like, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? But I honestly do not see Luna going to the moon tomorrow or next week or the week after. I mean, I think this could be a 1 year out thing, maybe 2 years out. Who knows? Maybe the next bull run or the bull cycle. But anyway, that's my opinions on Luna. I'm going to continue buying and we'll see where it goes. Anyway, everybody have a great night and hope to be back here tomorrow. And hodl on.